You have no ideas, no skill, no money. No problem. Here at Rolepaint Inn, everyone gets their art. No matter if you're a Dragonborn, Halfling, Kenku, whatever you choose to be. The only thing you need is luck and a comment under this video. Shortly after I uploaded my last video, I hit 100 subscribers. I know it's not a lot for most of you. For me, it's more than I expected. So, thank you. You probably already know how it works. I will put all the commenters into this super sexy wheel and will spin it once and see what result I get. Then I will paint the character that is described in this comment. So, simple. Let's just start. Round 4! Well, it looks like we get more and more participants. Good for me, bad for you. Alright, that's our new wheel. What the fuck? Join our Discord. Hi, Editing Alex here. Unfortunately, I noticed that after I started painting, there are still a lot of comments coming in. So everyone who didn't make it into the wheel but commented, I'm very sorry. Hopefully you can make it in next time. Please don't be mad. How do you pronounce the name? Vishwajit? I'm sorry. I really don't want to butcher it. My character is a grung named Gdoop. You know what? That sounds like fun. I want to do that. Yes, that's exactly what I'm talking about. I love that. That's always my favorite part, looking at random frogs. Oh, look at those eyes. Very seductive. Where's my glove? I found it. By the power of Smudge Guard. +2 drawing. And without any further ado, we'll just start. I procrastinated enough. I think this will be a fun one. Take a screenshot. First, we need a pose. And he also wears a robe. I'm trying to figure out a very basic pose with just simplified stick figure. The gesture first. So for the hand, I'm using just a circle. But maybe it should be a bigger circle. Because it's a grunk. And they have funny hands. Like that. You probably already noticed that in the beginning I always draw very messy, because that way it's faster and I don't have to think a lot about line weight and stuff like that. I'm just sketching very roughly. Always remember to mirror, especially in the beginning. I think that's a cool pose already. As always, I was very professional while recording. Once again, I fucked up the recording. This time at least we have the time lapse, so I can show you what I painted in the meantime. But my microphone didn't work. It was a stupid mistake, very stupid mistake. I could have avoided that, but it is what it is. So I have to talk over my time lapse and waste your time, and that's what I'm doing now. I tried to make it clear what I'm doing in the time lapse. That's why I sped it up by a lot and cut to the most important parts so you can see what I did. After I jumped into the colors, I started with the background this time and tried to find something different than the other paintings. That's why I painted a swamp in the background, and after I was done with that, I just moved into base colors for the character. Made it very simple, without thinking about lighting and other stuff. And by the way, BJ, I'm sorry that I didn't keep the cowboy hat, but I felt like this would work better. I still tried to keep the basic cowboy hat form, but it's very elongated and I feel like it looks cool. Hope that's okay. So then I moved into lighting. I tried to keep it very simple this time with the lighting. I just made a pretty warm light from the top right, top left, depending on how you mirror it. Now I will turn on the recording and hopefully it will work this time. If not, let's just hope it does. Okay, the reflection in the eyes must be visible, so the eyes look like they are glossy and wet. So let's add highlight here. If I remember correctly, he has a scar on his eye. At this point we can just hide the line art, or if you can call it that. it just makes everything look messy. Here I'm adding lots of small highlight points to show that the surface is a little bit rougher, but it's not completely smooth. Suggesting some folds here, because the arm is bent by 90 degrees, there has to be a fold, or many folds. And the head is casting a shadow, and of course some ambient occlusion is never a bad idea. You just have to make it soft. We can also paint in some reflected light, so this yellow bright light reflects onto the head here. So let's paint that in. Now I will collapse all the character layers so we can work on the silhouette a little bit. I think we need more fog. Yes, look at this fog. Very good, very nice. It separates the character from the background a little bit more, and we do want that. I don't like the soft edges on the ground, so let's change that. Make it a little bit more textured. A few stones on the ground, cause why not? I think the background can be kind of sketchy, because it looks like it's just blurry, as if you would have a blurry background in a photograph or something. So let's move on to the character again. Give him pockets. And of course, for adventurers, it's very important to take your potions with you. So he has a health potion on his side. And the surface of the fluid is reflecting the blue light. Those are the gloves. I'm trying to make the cannon look more like a magic cannon, so it doesn't just look like a normal cannon. And also trying to use the shape language of the character. Now I'm adding some detail to the hands. I would like to get some kind of separation from the cannon. So separate the head from the cannon somehow. Let's try to separate that a little bit. Tiny bit. I think that works. Okay, did I miss something? We have the gloves, the cowboy hat, the cannon, the tongue, and the black spots. Nice. We have everything we need. So I guess that's it. That's Gadoop.